Hey, what's going on? It's me, it's Jay. Today I'm gonna be working more on this 𝓕𝓾𝓮𝓵 cartoon that I've been working on. Ooh, my music might be a little loud. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm working on a music video for 𝓕𝓾𝓮, and yeah, rained last night. I don't really have much to say. Rain. Oh, just opened up my stream. Sorry, I heard an echo of myself. Yeah, welcome. We'll get this started in just a moment. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Fetus Gaming 93, Gregory Pashos, Supreme Meme, Commentator 67, Empty Fool, Remy Manga Inc., Nightly Warren, Commentator 67. Oh, I already said that. 𝓕𝓃𝓮𝓷𝓼. What up, boys? And girls, maybe? I don't know. Thanks for all the nice comments. I'm gonna get started now. I'm gonna start out by cleaning up a thing I drew yesterday, which is a walk cycle, and probably get it like physically looking right. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. There's like an arcing of motion as he's walking that I'm trying to add into it with scaling. But that just probably sounds like bullshit, what I just said. So, I don't know. Thanks for coming. Here we go. Here we go. About to transition the screen. Hey, it's me. Let's get going. Alright. Alright, sorry. I know you guys can't hear any of that. I'm gonna turn up the music in the background because I can't hear it at all anymore. Put it at like 26%. Alright. These backgrounds took me forever to do. Thank you, Commentator 67. It took me way too long to do. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up. And then the next shot, I'm gonna do silhouette. So, let's see, what's a good size? I think this will be a good size. So I made a loop. It's a walk cycle. It's supposed to be pretty subtle. Let me open my library. My library. You can't see my library because of the way Windows work in Flash, unfortunately. But I can see it. And what I'm looking for is a bitmap I uploaded. onto this file, and it's 𝓕𝓽𝓮𝓵𝓂's face. Just want to get a little reference. It's kind of jacked. Alright, I'm gonna Control B this. Boom. 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 Blam. Shit. Okay. So that haircut would more likely like that. It's not on the side of his head, it's on the top of his head. It's a little more neat. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna clean it up. Somehow. And make the lines thick still. For this shot alone. This shouldn't take too long to clean up. Hot sex. Oh boy. So I gotta go at 5 o'clock, which means I can only stream for 2.5 hours. So I gotta do a lot of work. I want to get this all colored up, and that way I can get the first part of the next shot done. Really excited. This walk cycle here was really intimidating, so yesterday I was really glad to get it done. And Flash crashed yesterday. Flash didn't crash, my computer crashed. The whole computer shut down while I was working. And I opened up the file and there was like everything I had done for 8 hours was gone, or 9 hours was gone. But then I realized I had changed the file name to Misery Backup instead of just Misery, and when I opened it I had just saved like a moment before that happened, so I only missed like 1 frame. It was so relieving. It's like the one time I've had good luck with Flash. Yeah, hot sex definitely the way. When did I sub to you? What the fuck? Probably when you watch some video on PewDiePie. Is this your day job? I guess so. I mean, this is, yes, it's my job. It's my whenever job. I mean, I work for myself. I'm an animator. I don't think people understand the concept of this is a job. This is like people, there are people that make cartoons for money, and that's how cartoons are made. Otherwise they wouldn't have cartoons. Lasagna. This photo was from PewDiePie. Make him push a shopping cart, lol, and give him a beard. What? Why? I have so many questions. First of all, why do you want me to do that? Second of all, like, you don't even know what's happening in this cartoon. You're just like, do this. Why would that be a good idea? I don't understand. That's basically all. I'm happy that it's your actual job because you're really good at it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'd be a fucking bum if all I did was draw all day and I wasn't making money off of it. Like, what would I be doing? What kind of low-life person does nothing all day for no money? You gotta do something. So I think his hair should look like that, actually, because it's combed to the side. Okay, that's the first frame done. Wait, did I do it right? I'm gonna erase. Hey, I don't. You might look like Pewds from that famous picture. This isn't a PewDiePie cartoon. This is a rap music video. What other animating projects have you done that are really big? Like, it was a huge deal. I don't know. I don't really consider any of them a big deal anymore. Honestly. They're all a big deal because they all are an opportunity to get better at animating. Like, who famous have I worked for? That's what you want to know. A lot of rappers. I don't know. I don't care to name drop. Like, my most big job was for Adult Swim, but I was just an animator. It wasn't like the creative idea behind anything or anything like that. It was just like the highest profile gig. Doing a lot of commercials. I don't know. You did an Adult Swim animation! That's so cool! I read that like that because it's in all caps lock. No, it wasn't very cool. But it was Adult Swim, which was kind of cool, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It wasn't something that I'm proud of. It would be cool to get a series on Adult Swim, but I doubt they would fund very much. Also, do you know 𝓕𝓽𝓮𝓵𝓂? No. I don't. But I'm familiar with his work. He's got an interesting style. He's pretty good. He's very polished and refined, like he knows what he wants to do really well. This cartoon's gonna be sick as shit though. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that before I've even began too much work on it. But the concept is like, it's a pretty cool song. I wish I could let you guys hear it, but it is to be remained muted because this is an unreleased EP. I'm excited about this video though. I always love doing music videos, and I'll usually put way too much effort into them for the budget. I don't even care though. It's like, because I like making things that I'm proud of. Like I'm saying earlier, when I was like, yeah, I wasn't really proud of the work on Adult Swim. I meant that because, man, I'm having difficulty speaking. I meant that because, like, I sent a lot of scenes in that were too good or too animated or whatever. Like, and I had to cut it back for the style, and it was a nice learning experience, but it's just like the end results of the cartoon was just weird, and it's exactly what they're going for, but it was just like, I'm not a huge fan of that work. I would have rather done like most any other project that studio had been working on at the time, because they were like, they're doing some good stuff, some pretty impressive animation here and there, and I'd like to challenge myself and maybe even get a little direction from someone better than me. But it was more like, he's moving too much, yeah, make him move less. So it was a lot of just removing stuff. And it paid really well. It was awesome. It was a great project to work on. It was fun. It was just not work that I can be like, look at this. This was so good. You're gonna love this, guys. That's all I meant. I'm rambling. Did you voice your animations? Yes. Scream it, please. Interesting to say the least. Your animation is so cool. Thank you. Anyways, I wish you all a great night. Yes, night. I'm a baguette. See ya. See ya, cried. I'm glad you're not dead. Hey, me too, dude. I'm glad I'm not dead too, dude. Bop. That was an alien noise that I was making. Cried at my homeland. Okay, so he wants a black hoodie. Forgot the color of his pants. Hey man, I feel like I'm going crazy, but did you make a PewDiePie animation sometime around September, August? I've made a lot of PewDiePie animations. But yeah, There's 2 unreleased PewDiePie cartoons, and he's asked me to hold off on making more for a little while. I don't know. Thank you, Party Gamer. Looks fun. So to clean this up a little bit.
Syntho birds. Hey, it's a Casio forest. They park next to a data stream.
How much do you charge for animations like this for music videos specifically? It depends. It depends on like a lot of stuff. But it's a heavy question, man. You might not know how heavy that question is, but it's pretty heavy. I don't know, dude. Ballpark. Minimum $1,000 per minute of animation. Okay. Because otherwise I'd like that's really fucking cheap. I need to raise my rates. But honestly, I just want to stop taking commissions altogether and start doing original content, getting sponsors, and developing my own stuff from now on. But that'll be after I stop accepting a few of these commissions. There's a lot of commissions on my belt right now. Because I kind of freaked out when PewDiePie was like, yeah, I need you to hold off for a little bit. So I messaged people and was like, hey, you want cartoon? I make cartoon. And more people responded than I thought would respond. So the past few weeks have been busy, and hopefully the next few weeks will be busy. It's kind of bad. Okay, where did you find this music? It's great. Also, how come nobody sees you that much on the internet? I don't know. I don't use, like, I'm usually animating, so, like, I don't have time to advertise because this is me working and streaming. Okay, that makes me feel better. I swore I saw one around that time, but I couldn't find it again. I thought I was losing it. Yeah, he put one up real quick and then took it down the same day a few hours later, and he never re-released it. And I don't know if he's gonna re-release any of these. He'll probably totally forget about them. And then next time I hit him up about it, he'll feel annoyed. That's how I feel. I feel like he thinks I'm a pest at this point. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid or some shit. I mean, everything we've done has been beneficial to both of us. But I just don't think I don't know. I feel like someone said something to him and he's like, ugh. Like, I feel like someone was like, yeah, this content doesn't really match with your channel. And he was like, yeah, I guess you're right. There's probably some. I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't know why he'd want me to not make any more for a little bit otherwise. It doesn't make sense to me, so that's my but maybe it's like a lot of it because I kind of pestered him for payment and his accountant wasn't paying the right amounts or on time or anything like that. And I think me pestering him about someone else's mistakes might have made him upset too. I don't fucking know. But I was going through a time when I like really needed the money, so I would make the cartoons and then I don't know. That's my only guess, because that's our only interactions, honestly. One time we played PUBG together and recorded it, and that was cool. Boop. Yes, I hope you do your own content. Hi man, how's it going? Hello 𝓕𝓻𝓮�𝓷𝓼. You look so chill. Thanks. I see your video. It's starting to look like a video. Oh, it is. Also, just a fun fact, $1,000 is equivalent to 17,000 rands in my country. What equipment do you use to animate? I use Flash CS3. What type of drawing tablet do you use? I use this Wacom Cintiq 22 HD. All of this is in the description, in the FAQ. But, next time someone else asks that question, tell them to check out the FAQ. I wish I had a bot that did that for me. Because it's definitely a question that I get asked a lot. And all these funky like filters make it look like I'm working on a crazy weird program with this rotating timeline and weird stuff. I don't know. I've already lost a lot of subscribers from rambling just today, so I should stop doing that. I'm gonna skip this one. This one's really long and meh. Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Shit. I've made a mistake. Oh god. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Everything's okay. Whew. I mean, the animation is starting to look pretty nice. Thank you. This part, at least, I'm glad is almost over. It's gonna be... There's no loops other than this loop. And honestly, I don't regret doing this loop. Because... I'm embarrassed, but it was really looking funky when I did it straight ahead. It was like, it was just not looking right, man. And the loop just simplified it a million times more, and all I had to do was match the feet up where they're walking. Once I, finished the loop. Okay. Well, see ya, bud. Stay chilly. Thank you. I'll do that. Okay. Just take that whenever I need to reference his face. I'm gonna draw the hair on first. Because otherwise that'll get confusing later. So I'm gonna finish. All of the hair. Stay chilly. Hey dude, what's up? Which program are you using? That's true. Have you ever heard of Jack Stauber's music? I think you'll like it. No, I haven't heard of it. Here we go. I feel like this music's royalty free, that's why I'm playing it. I mean, it's pretty obscure. I don't know. I didn't double check it, but I don't really care that much. You know what I mean? It's all like really old vaporwave, like OG vaporwave dog, like hipster wave. Like, I heard of this before it came out. Wave. It's I wish you could just leave it like this. It's not that bad. Whatever. Hey, thanks, together. This is true. I'm saving it, guys, because I'm a freaking mad genius. I save stuff. So once I finish this shot, these backgrounds took me so long to do. Right, this background is much darker than what you're seeing here. The only reason it's light colored is because I'm inside of a symbol in Flash, and it makes everything light colored that you're not working on when you're in a symbol. Some interesting tidbits I'm laying on you guys. Fear not. I don't worry. I'm not worried if I lose another 60 subscribers. Don't care. 𝓠𝓾𝓮𝓷𝓼's music's pretty dope. Cool. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, Pop. What you doing? Working. I'll come by and eat at your place. I guess so. I mean, no pressure, because I also have to make it over to Jen's. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. I don't know if Jen will be there because she's got to help cook and stuff for her stuff. Cool. No biggie. What about Colt? He's not going to be there? Oh. Cool. We'll tell him to maybe expect Jen, but I'm not going to put pressure on her to go, because I know she's got a lot to do that day. Alright, let me... What? When is Thanksgiving? I don't fucking know. I don't know, dude. When is Thanksgiving? How many days until Thanksgiving, guys? Help me out. Is it this weekend? It's Thursday, I mean. First round through his animation though, which is pretty cool. Oh, nice. I like it, but some are pretty creepy, but I still like it. Nice. When it says Party Gamer, he's talking to someone in the chat named Party Gamer. I'm catching on. I shaved today. I'm trying to keep a clean face, guys. Even though I've got nowhere to go. And no one to impress, really. Other than Jen. But she doesn't really care. Let's be honest. Keeping it clean shaven. Pink face. Yeah, look at those subs drop. I'm definitely skipping this song. Okay, this frame is done. That's why I like them. Some leave you with an eerie feeling.
Monday in Saskatchewan, you'll meet the cast members from the popular dinner theater 𝓊𝓇, and we'll show you how you can save money on that car plug-in. I am Saskatchewan, Channel 2 and Cable 6. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. I'm drawing the same thing on the same thing. It's gonna be kind of hard to figure out the colors. I'll probably do it on another, like on the regular layer, and then copy just to make sure I got everything right. I missed you. Hey, missed you. I woke up this morning and I had ice cream for breakfast. I had an ice cream, what is that called? Like vanilla dipped in chocolate on a stick popsicle.
ice cream popsicle. And then I ate the top portion of the vanilla ice cream. Like, you know that top part's the best part when you open up. See you later, party gamer. I ate a little too much ice cream, is what I'm trying to say, this morning. It's not something I do every day, but thinking back on it, I mildly regret my decision. Kind of. It was so tasty, though. Do you know what ice cream tastes like? I don't regret it. It's really tasty. When I was visiting Philadelphia for this, like, I guess, animator meetup for Newgrounds, I met Twisted Grin and 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓵𝓿𝓵, and I hung out with them and went to Wawa's, and they're not from the United States. They're from, I think, like Chile or something, El Salvador, something like that. I don't know. But they said I ordered a milkshake, and the guy was like, why would you order milk? And I was like, it's a milkshake, dude. It's ice cream and stuff. And he's like, what? And I explained to him what a milkshake was, and I let him, like, have the rest of it. I was like dumbfounded that he didn't know what a milkshake was. And I was like, oh, I could give this guy his first milkshake. And then I think back on it, and I'm like, he probably definitely knew what a milkshake was and had it. They probably, like, he gave me like he gave me like this backstory about how they don't have milkshakes in his country. They don't, like, you know, there's no milkshakes, like, in it, and he'd seemed genuinely confused that I had ordered it. So, I don't know, but thinking back, I just feel like I got hustled out of a milkshake. But honestly, he probably didn't know what a milkshake was. Either way, the story is interesting in my eyes. Enough to say out loud to people. I don't know why I'm reflecting on that. Happened years ago, I think. Anyways. Just gonna draw this foot. Just gonna delete this foot and redraw it. Baklava, yeah. What's up, 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓵𝓂𝓐? Yeah. How you doing? Probably scared him away already. It's a weird introduction. It's a weird way to say hello to someone. Any advice for me because I'm in art school? Man, art school, huh? That's a good idea. What kind of art school are you at? What are you looking for me to say? Because I don't know. Animation, real tough biz. If you're in animation art school, if you're looking for advice on connections or whatever, it's all self-dependent. Like, you can email people and hope for the best, usually. That's the way the job works. And there's nothing at all secure about it. It's very to hustle all the time. And you'll get a job one day maybe that'll pay you like $10,000 or $5,000, and you'll be like, I'm set for life. And then you'll have to do the job, and it'll take you like a month or something, and another month will pass where, I don't know, you'll be doing other jobs or something, but one day you'll be really close to not having enough money for rent, and you'll be like, man, I thought I had made $1 million, but really you made $5,000 on something that was deserved of, like, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 probably. Took a lot of effort and a lot of your time, and like the thing that people don't mention about animation, I'm just gonna bitch about animation now for a little bit. The thing that people don't mention about it is like, you need a really good chair. Because if you don't get a really good chair, your posture, like my chair is terrible. I'm probably gonna die early, like really early, like tomorrow. My chair is so bad. You need good posture, because when you're animating, you're doing a job that everyone thinks is a goofy Looney Tunes job, and I know that's a weird thing to say about it, but you would be surprised at the amount of people who come into the stream saying like, what, is this your job? Do you make money with making cartoons? Does PewDiePie pay you? That's probably one of the most asked questions, and then people are really interested in how much money I make, because I honestly think that people just don't take it seriously. I think that people are like, yeah, people are willing to pay you, you know? And that makes it difficult, because that's the average person's thought process behind animation. It's like, oh yeah, anyone could do that, it's just drawing pictures. Nobody really understands that you're drawing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures. I mean, this cartoon alone is gonna be, it's gonna be 3,426 frames, and not all of these frames are gonna be on ones, and most of them aren't gonna be on ones, which means that every frame is redrawn. But you're not accounting for the backgrounds that have to be drawn, the colors that have to be done, the multiple characters per scene. So all of the frames add up, because while this character will have 55 frames or 56 frames of animation, there will be another character in the foreground or background of the scene later, like where I'll have 3 or 4 characters moving at once. And people don't equate that into anything. They're just like, hey, I see this thing. Furthermore, artists can do things like cheat. I mean, I consider it cheating. Like rotoscope. And people think that it's God mode animation. They'll think that they're the best animation ever, but really what they've done is trace over existing footage of a video, which has its own merits, but it takes far less skill. I mean, anyone can do it. But my point is, I know I've been rambling about it for a long time, but the point is, people don't understand what it takes. And like, even like my work isn't amazing, but I put a lot into it. I mean, I put everything into it. I put all I can into it. And like, only other animators, I think, appreciate that. I think that the art of making something challenging and like well done, there's more shortcut. I don't know. What am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say that like it's hard to get someone to pay a reasonable rate for animation. It's hard to get people to understand what it takes, because animation is an investment. you're asking someone to spend 14 hours a day for the next month or two, you know, to do their best artistic representation of whatever it is you're hiring them for. And people want to pay fucking $1,000 for the whole project. And that's the Looney Tunes. But that's like the average person. Oh, was my music too loud? Sorry, I was talking the whole time. Basically what I was saying is like, you know, people aren't willing to pay for animation. Like, people want to pay very low rates for animation because they don't understand what it takes to make an animation. And, fucking fuck. Like, you'll get a project that people, most people have an issue seeing the difference between Looney Tunes quality animation and Steven Universe quality animation, and like any Flash animation that you see. A really good example is this contest my friend's involved in, where people are voting for who the best cartoon is. One of them is a rotoscoped cartoon. It's the one that is neck and neck with my friend's thing, that's like really well done. The other ones are all just trash, like tweened. I'm using a term, it's called tweening. And what a tween is, and I'm going to demonstrate this so you understand what a tween is. It is when you take a character, okay, you make them into a symbol, and you move them. I just created what's called a motion tween on the top, and that's how they move. Okay, and that takes no effort. It's not animation, but there's a way to incorporate it into animation. I mean, it's a useful tool. It's just, there's a lot of bullshit animation, and the ones that people are voting for, it's just sad. It's just sad because, like, first of all, the guy neck and neck is really good because he does painterly stuff on top of the rotoscope, but it's still rotoscope, which is a lot less effort, and it was a lot less defined, whatever. That's all my opinion. My point is, it's a good like example of what I was talking about, where there's a side-by-side of really quality work, and I can see it clear as day as an animator, and I'm like, man, this dude's gonna win no problem, right? Like, but then you're looking at the Twitter feeds, and there's just a complete contradiction of, like, people love the one with a bunch of tweens because it's got this really hokey concept, you know, and there's people love the rotoscope one because I think that guy's got at animating, because he traced live action footage of cars moving around and painted over it. It looks really good, but to me it's the equivalent of like an Instagram filter or something. Like, it's not animating, it's an effect. It's different than animating. It's still really cool. It's just people won't see the difference, is my point. And people don't see the difference in quality, it seems. Like, Domix is a god at animating in most people's eyes, and that's just, he's probably a great storyteller and a really good guy. I'm not saying anything mean. I'm just saying standards are very low here, because people don't differentiate quality at all. Yeah, vote for Tristan's. Indeed. But like, I'm talking about most YouTube animators, just overall, and then you pan over to Japan and you see what the Japanese are doing, and you're like, holy shit, these people actually take pride in their work, you know, and they want to be good at it. Like, I'm not better than anyone there. It's very humbling culturally, but it sucks that the bar is so low here, because I'll feel proud about something like this here, and it'll be hard to raise my standard without looking at something that's way fucking better than mine. And that's most French animators, most Japanese animators, you know, goblins and whatever. And I just want to reach that level all of a sudden. And like, the amount of time it takes to do something like that, the amount of knowledge, the amount of everything, it's, I don't know. You know, they teach like anatomy in Japan in like elementary school, and they have art classes and shit, and that's what every Japanese kid's really good at drawing. They're just really good. I probably have no Japanese fans because I don't stand out. I doubt anyone in Japan focuses on any animators in America at all, other than maybe like, you know, network shows just for comedy's purpose, like writing. Like, we're good at writing here. The reason animation died here is because Hanna-Barbera. In that era where, I don't know, the 90s had a good revival of it for a while. And there's just like really good studios out there too. There's a lot of good animation from America still. I wonder what they think of Castlevania out in Japan. I'd imagine they think it's pretty good, but I don't know. That's done out in Austin, I believe. How old am I? I'm 29. I'm old. I think you should make a video about the topic. It's interesting. People need to know the truth. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason it's kind of a dying art, you know, here in America, and it's because we focus fully on writing here, and the format of how a show's created. It doesn't mesh at all with how animation should be created, and that's how it was created back when, you know, Warner Brothers was in charge of Looney Tunes. And honestly, when Ren and Stimpy seasons 1 and 2 came out, I mean, I've talked about this a million times, so I feel bad talking about it again. But basically, the way a show is made in America is there's a writer's room, scripts are made, and then the storyboard artist is given the scripts, and through communication with the writers or the creative director of the show or whatever, the storyboard is made. And then, typically, after that, a cinematic is made, and it's sent out to Korea or like China or something, you know, just sent out, and then the animation is done elsewhere, and then you get back and forth where there's a lot of mistakes made and you need to correct a bunch of things, and you send them notes and you send back and forth, and then a few months pass, and then you've got your episode, and then they send it back after then you master all those sound effects and do your final edits. And my point is it's not done in America anymore. Like, there's a few studios still that do it in America, and it's been that way for like a really long time. So when you go to, I think this rant started with someone asking for advice because they're in art school, and I'm sorry about that, but if you're in art school for animation, your best bet in America is to freelance, which is pretty fucking scary. It's hard. You need to get pretty good at it. You need to get a name for yourself. You need to be good at networking and all of that. Or you work at a studio in America, one of the very few studios that actually does animation, and you bust your ass and you might work extra hours and you have but like, it's really fucking hard to get a job at one of those studios. Like, I haven't been able to, and that means you have to be better than me at least, you know, or hit it while you talk to someone, maybe just know somebody. I think it honestly has to do a lot with knowing people. But honestly, there is one studio here that I've been applying to, so I don't really have. I'd probably get into another studio. I mean, I have before. But point is, animation, there's like not many options for it, and you're gonna struggle a lot with it if you do it. It's not gonna be easy, and that's something you should be prepared for. And there's a lot of reasons behind that, but it's just the climate. And YouTube used to be kind of a cool idea for animators, even Patreon. But those are unrealistic goals too. You have to create a name for yourself, and then you have to get people on board with wanting to support you. That's not animating. That's different than animating. That's promoting. That's networking. That's so many other things. But in order to be a freelancer, that's what you also have to do. So either way, you're gonna have to figure other things out if you're gonna be an animator. The easiest thing to do is get a studio job, but there aren't many of those, and that's not easy to do. It's like a hard job, and you probably wouldn't like it that much. Like, it would be fun at first, but you're working on other people's work. I mean, at least myself, I didn't like it. I was like, man, I'm doing all this other stuff for other people when I've got all these ideas that I want to do on my own, and that's just not realistic. Can't do that. Only a few people in this world are allowed to do that and make money, and they've earned it, but it's like a really hard thing to get. It's a really hard thing to put yourself in that position. And nothing's stable, like I said, not even, like I thought, I don't know. Nothing's stable as an animator. It's a very hard thing to do. It's not a hard, I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of a hard job. It's fun, but people don't respect it. So it's like, makes it a lot harder to make it as an animator. Rant over. I will read chat now after I finish this line. Okay, let me save it, and then I'll read chat. As an animator, what's your favorite cartoon and why? It's a good question. I'll answer that. Fuck. I like Golden Boy for anime. It's like 7 episodes, but it's really good. I like Akira for anime, like movie. It's just really well done. And one of my favorite cartoons ever was Ren and Stimpy seasons 1 and 2. The ones with John K. And the Ribbing Friends was really good, but I don't know. There's something about it that I don't know. There's other shows, but they don't come to mind. So I guess that's my answer. There's a lot of shows. Just to watch a lot of really. I don't know. I used to like 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓵 a whole lot too. That was cool. I think you should make a video about the topic. It's interesting to get paid by commission or get a percentage revenue from other YouTubers using their videos. With YouTube, I get PewDiePie, I get commission and like I get a upfront payment, and then I get 50% a month later of what the video made. 𝓬𝓽𝓵𝓸𝓷𝓼 redistribution. Thanks together. Thank you for the advice. It opened my eyes about the animation community. Sadly, I have to get some sleep now. Good night. I wish you lots of luck. Alright, thanks. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go back to work. Done all the answerings for now. Bro, what's in it? I don't know.
When it reminds me just...
It reminds you how beautiful the world can be.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think there's been a lot of times in my life where I've thought I'm better than I was at animating too. Because I look back at my work and I don't think I've been like I don't think I'm really that great. I've never thought I'm that great at animating. But there's been times where I've been proud of my work, you know? And most of the time, I mean, this happens like all the time, honestly, like every time. I'll be proud of something when I finish it, and I'll look at it and I'll watch it like a stupid amount of times, honestly, and it's an embarrassing amount of times after I've already finished it, and then I'll just be like, yeah, I did that, like in my head, you know? And I'll make my girlfriend watch it too, and like I'll be like, yeah, look at that. I'll be proud of it. Just to myself. I don't go out and advertise my stuff to people. I don't go tell people I'm an animator. But then like a week or two will pass, because I want to watch it since I've done that little binge of watching it. Plunge it, dog, dude. Dude, Guapo, come here. Stop barking. Come here. And then I'll go back to it and I'll be like, man, it's pretty shitty. I wish I had changed this and that and this and that and this and that. I wish I had worked more on this and that and this and that and that and this. And especially if even more time passes, I'll just be like, man, this is like really bad. Fuck. I don't know. I think that's a sign of improvement, but it kind of sucks that I look at it like that too, because I have a lot of fun making them. But like the online video, I was really proud of when I finished that, and then I go back and I watch it. I mean, I don't go back and watch it often, but if I recall the last time I watched it, I was just like, oh, shit, this is way worse than I thought it was when I did it. I don't think anyone can. I mean, does anyone relate to that? Is that an interesting thing for me to talk about? That's weird. I don't know why I'm mentioning all this. We are our own worst critic. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. Hello there. Hey, Blogy Witch. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Papa Squat. Papa Squat. Listen to Pappy. I'm gonna tell you a story. It's about cartoons. Almost done with this shit. I can't wait to color it, but I just don't know what to color it. And I think also I'm gonna do like this thing where I add a tent over him walking, so he'll kind of come out of the shadows a little bit. Maybe. What are you doing? Guapo. Guapo. Come here. Guapo. 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 What are you doing? Lay there. Don't lay on the bed. That's so stupid. What a stupid dog. Alright. I have 4 frames left, and then I'm done with this fucking shit. I'm honestly pretty excited to finish these 4 frames, so I'll try to finish them quickly. They're not much different than the frames that I'm cleaning up. It's because they're cleanup frames. And the drawings were already kind of clean. So I don't know, I could have just probably erased the edges. Guapo, come here. Guapo. You're gonna lay down. This green screen is the death of me, dude, because I can't see what my dog's doing, but I can hear him chewing stuff and laying on my bed. It hides him from laying on my bed. You don't want to hide a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are nefarious demons. Did you know that? for the scene. The animation has a lot of frames to go, but it's gonna be a really cool animation with a lot of cool, like, interesting drawings, so should be neat to watch, I think. This is gonna be a challenging cartoon. I've already spent a lot of time on it, just with the backgrounds alone. The backgrounds, I know they don't look like much, but man, I spent a lot of time on them. I'm not that proud of them, honestly. But they took a fucking long time. It's tough to make backgrounds in Flash, man. I'm not the best at backgrounds either. This background looks better when I'm out of the symbol, I promise you. It's all faded right now, but it's a bust, dude. Bet you can tell. What's the name of Jake's music video that you're storyboarding? This is now in animation mode. I see. My title is Storyboarding Jake's new cartoon, huh? Shit, thanks for that. This is called Misery. I need to change the title of the stream, because I'm done storyboarding. We're in full-on animation station, baby. This is the part that the Chinese people would do if this were a real production. The hard part. The animation station, boy. Animation station, baby. I wish I could change the title of the stream. Okay, 3 frames to go. Damn, that almost looks rotoscoped. It doesn't. It's not that convincing, 𝓕𝓽𝓮𝓵. What are you talking about? No, it's called Misery. I can say it, but just you can't hear it. I can probably sing along to it, but it's not any good singing. It's not gonna stand a candle to the flame, or something like that. That's an expression. I've heard it. Don't argue. You know that's a real thing people say. Okay. If you are allowed, give us 1 bar. What do you think? I'll do it once I can play it Give me a second. And I will do that. So I'll do a sing along. It's not going to be very good because I don't know all the words. I wrote all the words because I plan on animating all the words after I finish all the animation on like part of the walls and shit. So the lyrics are not hidden. Oh, plunger dog, I'll get you some food in a minute. Give me a second, please, bud. Plunger dog. I got it. Okay. Just wait a minute. I've got a few more drawings and I'll give you some food. It goes, let me show you just how far I can go. I'm running away, the only road I know. Misery, yeah, listen to that. That's the sound of little tears leaking out of my back. And as he says out of my back, he's like a monster's coming out of his back. Misery, yeah, listen to that. That's the sound of all the tears leaking out of my back. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I think I had it like right here. Misery, yeah, listen to that. That's the sound of all the tears leaking out of my back. Okay. It's gonna be cool. Let me show you just how far I can go. It's gonna be cool, man. This video's. I'm gonna pull all of these stops, all the bells, whistles. That would be cool. Hey, look, I'm down to 65.55. Thank you, Emma. Oh, I'm going in an hour. That's why I'm not eating. I almost forgot it. Yep, I ate too much ice cream this morning. Made a mistake. Made a very adult mistake of eating too much ice cream. Now my brain is stupid. Now I'm a big idiot. Okay, so when I color this, the world's gonna change for both of us, guys. You're gonna be like, whoa. I'm so stoked to get done with this shot and the next shot, man. Because I can just come back and work on the other shit. And it just feels good, because the other shit is what's interesting to me. This is just like the... Oh, it's the anticipation shot. It's what makes you want to watch the other shots, probably. Just gotta get this walk cycle right. Not proud of my skills with drawing right now. Let me get better. Better, like, minimizing images and shit. Better with anatomy. All of that. When will you make a video for PewDiePie again? Pester him about it, man. I'll do it anytime he wants me to. He just doesn't want me to. I'm giving it a month or two. And then I'm gonna be like, hey bro, can I do another one? If he says no at that point, I'm gonna cry. And that's all you can do sometimes, is cry. Cry, baby, cry. That's what I do all day, every day. It's animator life. Step one is cry. What do we have here? One request. Oh, 𝓂𝓊𝓇𝓷𝓷𝓼. Oh shit, dog. Ooh. Money in the bank, money in the bank. Gonna get my money in the bank so I can fill my gas tank. Then I'm gonna spank my mank. My mank is sank. The Titanic sank too. And look at my shoe. My shoe, I stepped in poo. Now there's dog poo on my shoe. Forgot to clean my shoe. My shoe smells like shit. Look at my clit. Yeah, that's right, I'm a girl. What did you say? I just rocked your whole world. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. YouTube.com. Like, comment, and subscribe to YouTube.com, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Oh, is that pretty fire? Thank you, dude. I respect your professional opinion. My opinion is anything but professional. Oh, I lost my 555. I'm at 554. We're losing subs a mile a minute. It's okay. The purge is happening. I'm not going to be streaming that much longer anyways. The next shit I do will be more entertaining too. This is just meat and potatoes stream. That's what they call it in the industry. The old meat and potatoes stream. You know what a meat and potato is? It's like a filler episode. Almost. It's not quite a filler, it's just one of those slice of life episodes. It's almost a filler. It's kind of a filler. It's not a filler, it's just one of those episodes that are like every other episode. Thank you, True Sea Skull. Alright, so now the color is happening. I'm gonna save it. Boom, it's been saved. Let's figure out what the colors are gonna be, guys. I'm gonna do this on this layer and then I'm gonna copy it because I'm a freaking genius with the meanest penis and the screenest knees of bliss. Oh shit. I think his clit is stick. I don't know what it. I don't know, dude. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do. Let me see colors. Window color. Just drag that out here. And I know he wanted white shoes, so I gotta go with some off-white, nearly white shoes. Boop boopy doop. I'm gonna make this bigger. This is. Okay, so white. And then. This definitely have to be a different color, but I'm just gonna get it all set up. The pants. I know he wanted the hoodie to be black. It can't be fully black because you have to be able to see the lines. So I think that's the black I'll use for this shot. It's like a purple. And then see if he had any other notes. I'm gonna check Twitter. I'm gonna check the Twitter. Notes, notes, notes. Uh-oh, my audio. There we go. Okay. Black skinny jeans, high tops, white high tops, black hoodie. Okay. So he's wearing all black. I think I can get away with a darker black for the. He's wearing all black. Okay, I should probably change the color then to like that. Or maybe even a little darker. Let's see if I can get away with it. I mean, is that what he wants? What are we working with here? Okay, I think that's good, probably. And the way his skin is gonna have to look in this shot because it's kind of dark. It's like this. I'll change it. Just give me a second. I know his hair is gonna have to be pretty dark. Like that color. I think these are good colors. I'm gonna copy these colors. Let's get it done, boy. When am I doing the next live stream? I don't know, man. Maybe when I come back from dinner. I'll be gone in 40 minutes? Or I guess when I get to a good stopping point, I'll finish the next 2 shots for sure before I go. I'll be tweaking these for a little while, so I'm confident I'll be here for a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to put shading on this, but I don't want to do that too. It just looks so much better with shading. Just shit like that people don't really notice, honestly. I'm gonna put a tint on it instead. Hopefully it'll pay off. Okay, cool. Last thing I need is the little dark boot tees on the bottom of the shoeies. So, I'm just gonna color the bottoms, and I'm done. I think it'll look fine, like a dat. He's moonwalking, guys. Okay, so see what it looks like. Okay, so first thing I want to do is tint this. So let me see, Control F3, which is properties, go into tint, and full on just tint it. Let's see, it's a good color, 100% tint. Maybe this is a good color. I'm gonna experiment a little. Tint. Maybe that's a good color. But now that I've got this all plotted here, sorry for the noise there, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna make a new frame, new F8. What's it called? Graphic. It's not working. Alright, insert new symbol. Oh, it's Control F8. Of course. Okay. Make a new graphic. And then paste my frames. Go into the library, which is F11. Take that, put it there. See how that looks first. I think it's too high up. Anyways, let me close the colors out. I think that's right. Seems right. And I'm going to tint this and this time I'm tinting it this color, and we'll give it like 50%. And then we'll just motion twin that and see all of this. Let's see. What can I do? I'm gonna actually have it not like that. Tint. We'll give it 50% tint on the darkness, and we'll motion twin that. See all of this. I'm gonna figure out a different color for this. I just kind of liked that color, so let's see. Colors. Okay.
Más que a nadie, lo hice más que a nadie, lo hice más que a nadie, lo hice más que a nadie, lo siento porque si alguien te hace
𝓁𝒽𝒾𝓈. Got it. Okay, I gotta separate these frames out now. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna remove the tween for all of this. Bye-bye tween. Okay. Color should be changing still. Okay, and now I'm gonna zoom in. Zoomy time. I'm gonna focus just on the feet here. Start at the beginning. Because I don't want no sliding. Put it like that. Trying to keep the feet lined up where they're supposed to be while he's unlocking. Doing a pretty bad job. I don't know. I'm gonna make all these changes and then I'm probably gonna change it back to what it was. Because I don't like how much he's moving. This isn't to perspective. Does that make sense? Too much. We'll see though. I just want to make it how it would look if there's no sliding at all. Why don't I use newer versions? Because this one has everything I need. I mean, I'm not doing anything but redrawing pictures, so that's basically why. Just because there's no need for an update. I don't want to have to learn new software to do the same thing. It's probably better to use the newer software for sure. Just for people who are just starting, absolutely. I don't know why you'd pick an old version. Other than it's free. But I don't know. It's not a bad Flash, it's just, I'm sure the new stuff has new stuff that you can use. I just would rather not distract myself with the new stuff. It doesn't really affect my abilities as an animator. If I had it my way, it'd be a program just like the brush tool. The brush tool would be like really easy to, it would look smooth but accurate. That's not a good, it doesn't look like that in Flash really. And it would be, you could change it to any size, as small as you want, as big as you want. And you could turn unskinning on and off and make the frames vertical if you wanted. That would be cool stuff for me, but it wouldn't really make a big difference. There's not much that would make a big difference. I don't think this is gonna look good, guys. Let's just look at it.
I saw her standing.
Let's go to 150% and see if this looks any good. Is this too much? I don't think it's too much. But is it I'm having problem. Okay, here's the issue. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's already twice as far at this point. I'm gonna put my finger there, and then let's just assume that it's gonna go out to here. Alright, I'm gonna change this, move this over here. Oh, fucking fuck. Right, like that. And then I'm just gonna put a keyframe there. And then I'm gonna delete all this stuff I've been working on for a minute. Because I want it to look good. It doesn't matter if I've been working on it forever. It just matters if it's right. Okay, so this size, I'm gonna take this, shove it up my ass. I'm gonna take this and yeah, nice. Okay, so this is convenient, luckily, and I'm gonna move this over here about. The important thing is that I change the size of it. And let's get a tween. Let's see what it looks like. See if it looks right. I don't think it does. I'm gonna bring it down, bring it up a little bit too. He's going uphill. Let's bring it a little bit even more down. See how that goes. Just like, yeah, like right there. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna blue this tint. Make it bluer. 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 I mean, ugh. Let me guess a little bigger. See how that goes. I've been running away. Okay, let's see how that goes. See how this goes. Okay. Now, I'll redo what I did. I think this will look a lot better. Now that I kind of have the distance correct. What? Okay, and then I remove the tween here. And now what I need to focus on yep. I have the right scaling basically, but now I need to fix the foot placement. And these are all like little things that don't seem that important, but they're actually really, really important. So like, let's do it. Turn on the things and get it going, baby. I'm gonna let this one be how it is, I think. It's a little weird. This one right here. This one right here. This way I can correct everything that I messed up on. Pretty sure one of the best benefits of the newer versions being able to zoom in with the consistent side of the brush. Oh, that's nice. Hey, I'm here. Hello. Pizza time. Oh, it's me, your cousin, but on a different account. Nice. Welcome back. Very particular about where the people are. And I mean, it's kind of... They're kind of similar to where the tween was taking it, but not entirely. Actually way off where I thought I'd be by this point. Oh well. Let's move it on and see how it works. I think this run will be close enough, honestly. I don't think I'm that far off from accuracy. Only a little bit this time, but it's the opposite way. That's not that far off. Not that far off. Okay, I'm transferring which foot is important now. And the one on the right is now the leading foot. This should make it look a lot more natural, I think. I hope I didn't fuck it up again. This is run 2 of trying to match the feet though. Run number 2. Surprisingly, I got like the same shapes even though the feet weren't close to each other when I was animating this. It's kind of interesting, kind of cool. Not that interesting. But kind of interesting. This left foot is still in it. Wherever the heel and the foot take me is where I must draw it. Last frame, let's see how it looks. Hope it looks good. Going on 150%. Wow, I actually moved it over a lot. Uh-oh. I hope it looks good. No. What should we have? Yeah. Okay. Let me show you this stuff, but let me show you just how far I can go. Run away, the only road I know. Misery, yeah, listen to that. That's the sound of all the tears leaking out of my back. I'll be back in the Ville ain't nothing to feel. And we must all this now, it's really sucking the will. Over my chest. No, with no vest. I don't know, be upset. Don't mean to make you upset. Alright, I must go. Don't mean to make you upset. Alright, I'm talking over myself. I had it playing twice, I didn't realize. I think I gotta go to dinner is what's going on right now. I'll continue the stream later, boys and girls. Thanks for coming though. Okay. Bye-bye, boys and gals. Thanks for keeming. This is the scene I'm going to be working on when I come back. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. He's going to be walking and lip-syncing and stuff. And then there's going to be a monster. The first monster of the whole cartoon. And that'll be it. Alright, bye-bye. Thanks for coming again. It's me, JPen at 5. Bye-bye.